Sinclair Lewis was one of the best writers in the early to middle 19th century. He gave the American public some insight into the problems that they were facing. His talent was the product of his childhood. Lewis was born on February 7, 1885 in Sauk Century, Minnesota. He did not have a lot in common with the rest of his family. He enjoyed reading and writing, while they enjoyed sports and rough activities. When Lewis felt isolated because he did not want to participate in sports and other rough activities, he then turned to reading and writing. His situation at school was not much better than at home. He was made fun of for his looks and lack of athletic ability. This led to Lewis's critical outlook on society. When Lewis was 13 years old, he left home to become a drummer boy in the Spanish-American War, but he was stopped by his father from going. Lewis's education was very impressive. He attended Oberlin Academy and then progressed to Oberlin College, then Yale University. After college, he spent some years working as a journalist in a small town in California, along with selling plots to famous authors such as Jack London. On Lewis's journey to discover what he wanted to write about, he experimented with romantic poetry, but then realized he wanted to explore America's society in the 1920s. He was inspired by authors such as H.G. Wells and Edith Wharton. Lewis's first novel published was Hike and the Aeroplane. This was about a 16-year-old boy trying to help an inventor land a $1 million contract with the U.S. military. Lewis's best novel, Main Street, came from his early writings and was published in 1920. The characters were based on people from his hometown. One of Lewis's most famous novels was Babbitt. This was about a materialistic real estate salesman who only focuses on his children's education. Lewis's novel Aerosmith won the Pulitzer Prize in 1926. He did not accept this award because he felt he did not deserve it. In 1930, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature, making him the first American to win this award. He accepted it with much gratitude. From this point on, Lewis's life went downhill. He went through his second divorce and his son was killed in World War II, which caused him to start to drink heavily. It got so bad that he checked into Austin Riggs Center, a psychiatric hospital in Massachusetts. In Lewis's final years, he spent traveling through Europe unsuccessfully looking for publishers for his later novels. Lewis died in Rome, January 10, 1951. His grave is in Sauk Century, Minnesota, between his mother and father's. Today, many of his original books and early writings are held at the Bionacay Library at Yale University. Sinclair Lewis's impact on American society was extremely important because he brought light to societal issues that otherwise might have gone unnoticed.